Who's he fighting against?
I don't know. Scott's got that card in his hand. You're doing great.
Scott, just be happy. Be happy. Who's he fighting? John who?
Jeff Copeland. That's right. There may not be any more that's not. I don't know, but I'm afraid to say too much early and then be like, oh, my bad. Well, Micah, we've got Zach Bobbitt from Team Nap Time coming into the cage. If you got to name a team, I like Team Nap Time.
Jeff Copeland with a good round of applause there from the crowd. I'm unfamiliar with either one of these guys. I'm hoping it's a good matchup here.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is Team Nap Time. It's their whole debut for the TOC. I don't think I've ever seen them at an event before. And Team Rock Bottom, you know, they've been bringing some good fighters to the last few events. So.
Yeah, a couple of 125ers here, then, you know, they typically have really good cardio, tend to be quick. I'm looking forward to this match.
Well, the 125 champ has a kickboxing expo later. He stepped up on short notice and took one with Josh, the Great Dane Cook. And so, you know the 125 champ's probably sitting out here getting ready to watch this fight and see what the next division of up-and-coming 125ers look like.
It's real interesting, the different teams and fighters that are coming to TOC as the show continues to grow. I think it's a great thing for TOC and for the sport.
Yeah, I love seeing the new teams and the new fighters come in from all over. You know, people that don't follow the sport would be surprised just how far fighters come, you know, to fight in the TOC.
I mean, these guys are coming out of Greensboro. That's not just a short trip.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking, 3 hours, 3 hours plus.
All the time that goes in, and then
I'll tell you what, Micah, when you look at these two guys that we hadn't got to see fight before in the TOC, Zach Bobbitt looks like more of a natural 125er, man. Jeff Copeland is a big guy to be 125.
Definitely, Keith.
We're getting ready to see how it plays out. Marcelo's giving their final instructions, and we're underway. Come out throwing hands good. Body kick by Copeland.
Copeland's staying real low. Bobbitt switching stances. Some straight punches.
Both fighters using good footwork, man. They're definitely not afraid of each other. They've come out and threw the leather.
No doubt.
Copeland's landed some good body shots.
Bobbitt looking really intense right now and locked in after this fight has gotten started.
He's going after Copeland. Copeland, man, I thought when I seen his low stance, I thought he might be looking to wrestle, but man, he's just changing levels and ripping these body shots.
Yes, Copeland was charging in there and settled out a little bit more now. Both these fighters respecting each other's punches a little more.
I'm sure that, like I said, Copeland, the body shots will add up because, like I said, I've said it once before, he is a big guy at 125.
It's real interesting when you may not have any video or never saw someone fight that you're fighting. You don't really know what to expect.
That's a really good calf kick landed by Zach Bobbitt. Those add up.
Copeland respected that.
Both of these guys are pretty athletic, pretty fast. They're using good footwork and oh man,
Bobbitt just isn't backing up at all. There's Copeland coming forward and
well, Copeland landed those hard body shots, and man, Bobbitt just smiled at him.
he did. He's keeping his knee up, using that push kick a lot to keep Copeland back. He's pushing him up against the cage here, looking to elbow there.
Copeland unleashes about a 6-punch combo, and like 3 of them landed, and looked like it stunned him for a second. But like Bobbitt, he looks like he's got it back together
right
now.
Here. So. He is intent. It looked like Copeland landed a really good elbow or forearm across the face right there.
Can't nobody question Bobbitt's toughness because that one punch was right in front of us, and it was a solid shot.
I'll tell you, I can tell you right now, he's going to have to be finished. He's not just going to quit. Both these guys a little flat-footed at this point.
I think they've tasted each other's power and felt each other out a little bit. I'll be curious to see what they come out and do in the second round. Oh, big shot by Copeland.
Big right hand there.
Bobbitt ate it, though, man. This kid's tough. So we're in here in between the first and second round. If you're in Zach Bobbitt's corner, man, what kind of advice you got for him?
I think Zach's fighting a good fight right now. He's going to need to connect some more punches, I think, throw a few more combos. Keep pushing forward. What do you think, Keith?
I agree. I'd ask for maybe a little bit more volume and to use his footwork, head movement, just avoid that big shot because he's landed as many punches as Copeland, but Copeland's landed the stronger, more powerful shots. But man, this has been another good fight to start the card off.
Another brilliant matchup by the TOC matchmakers.
Yeah, for sure. Copeland, man, he looks fresh over there on the stool. Looks like he's ready to go. And I'll be honest, if I was in his corner, I would just ask for more of the same because he did exactly what he needed to do.
Both fighters looking fresh after the break.
Copeland comes out, takes the center of the cage, and
stays low. Another push kick.
Well, Bobbitt throws 3 head kicks in a row.
He felt that.
Well, that bounced right off the knee, but man, this Zach Bobbitt kid is so tough, man. He just bit down on his mouthpiece and threw punches.
He did. That was a nasty kick he just took there, and he really felt that.
He's still a little ginger on it, but he's actually throwing kicks with it now, and he opens up with a great body kick.
He has got to have a background in some type of martial art where he's learned how to kick like that.
I'm going to tell you something, man. Both of these guys throw hard for 125ers, too.
Daggone right. Copeland is just slinging them tonight. I wouldn't want to be getting hit by those punches.
But, Zach Bobbitt has missed on a couple really big shots. I mean, they had some power behind them.
Now Bobbitt pushing forward. Copeland with a kick of his own. His corner hollering for him to go back at that leg.
Well, this has been a really good fight, man. I hope to see both of these guys, back in the 125 division again.
Bobbitt with some real interesting kicks.
Bobbitt's landed some stiff kicks to the body, a couple of pretty decent kicks to the leg. He's just barely missed on some head kicks. So
Copeland's corner is really pushing him to push forward.
Zach Bobbitt did a good job of using his footwork to avoid that kick. He didn't want, he did, oh, inadvertent cut. Sometimes that happens when you spin, you know,
when you throw kicks like this.
Well, you know, especially when both of you are spinning. And
it's 5 minutes, incidental foul.
Miss Ring.
It's Kim Ring, the motor and UCAS official, letting everybody know that he'll be given 5 minutes for incidental foul. It was a really good one too. I mean, it was totally accidental. You know, both of them were kind of spinning, but from where we're sitting, it landed right on the cup,
right in front of us. Yeah. These type things happen.
It does, but you know, one thing you should definitely have if you're a fighter is a quality cup. And you know, you'll hear me say it at almost every event when this happens. If you do not have a Diamond MMA, and I am not paid by Diamond, I probably should be. If you do not have one, you need to get one.
Keith, whenever I first started this sport, I struggled, you know, finding a athletic supporter cup that was sufficient for what you go through in training and in competition. And when I found the Diamond Cup, it changed my life. It was well spent money.
I know, and you got another kid on the way now, so
Yeah, he might be using that Diamond Cup.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, you never got hurt.
Very true, very true.
I hate when this happens in a fight, though, especially one as high-paced as this one, you know, because it truly is hard to recover from that.
It is, and as much intensity as going on here tonight. And Zach Bobbitt really putting on a good show.
Looks like he's ready to lock it back up.
Bobbitt recovered and pushing the pace right here. Takedown attempt, a big slam.
Copeland with the takedown right in the mount.
Bobbitt keeping him close. And a big turnover right here.
A good job getting to the fence with the turnover, man. Great job.
Bobbitt is bringing the intensity right now with an up kick to the face. Hammer fist, back on their feet.
Actually, those up kicks, I don't think you can throw them when your opponent's in your guard.
A lot of output right there. I'm interested to see how.
Man, both these guys has got my respect tonight. That's a solid, hard leg kick.
Another one. And Bobbitt really feeling the effects of that output right there.
But you got to wonder how much that shot took out of him, because I don't care what anybody says, it does take it out of you.
I'm looking for a big takedown from Copeland right here. He respects those kicks, though.
You know, he doesn't. Like I said, you know, his stance is so low, but he's only looked for one takedown. He's low, but he's throwing.
What a round, Keith.
I know, man. I've got so caught up in this fight. Honestly, if I guess if I was scoring, I've got them 1-1 right now. Again, if I'm in Copeland's corner, I'm just telling him, hey, man, keep doing what you're doing. You know, I think he's fought a phenomenal fight. And Zach Bobbitt, you know, he did exactly what we talked about. You know, he came out with more volume. And, you know, neither one of these guys has really made many mistakes. And it's been a tremendously good fight.
Most certainly, Keith. Both these fighters respect each other. Both corners are very intently coaching their fighters. Marcelo Rodriguez calls the corners out. Another fight going into the third round here. And you know, honestly, I see this next fight going all the way too. It's going to be a kickboxing match, and they typically go the distance. What a night for TOC.
Wait to see how this actually plays out. You know, Bobbitt comes right out throwing head kicks again. Copeland with a nice kick with the body.
Both of these fighters working on getting that distance, just outside of it. A lot of pressure here. Bobbitt, he makes guard as he's coming down, tries to. Like
he's kind of in a deep half, yeah.
That was nice as he was coming down. He attempted to get his both legs around guard, but at least he got half.
Well, he does a good job to keep Copeland from stepping right over.
We've got to see both of these guys stand up. Their groundwork on the jiu-jitsu. This is a really great fight.
We know Copeland landed a really nice short elbow right before Zach Bobbitt hit the turnover, and looks like they're going to get back to their feet and start it all again.
Bobbitt's putting the pressure in. He's the taller one. He's got that shoulder jacked up there.
Big knee to the head, just barely missed from Jeff Copeland. I mean, barely missed.
More swings. These guys filling each other out.
Copeland, you know, he's being the aggressor, but Bobbitt's doing a good job landing kicks and countering off of it.
Right, Bobbitt has been accurate, and he hasn't pushed forward at all times. Like right now, I think that he knows that it would be a bad time for him to push forward. Looks like he's waiting on Copeland to come in to use his length to score a punch. Copeland not as low as he was at the beginning of the fight.
Oh!
Another unintentional strike. I don't know if Bobbitt will recover from that one.
Well, that one was the worst kind because it went right under the cup.
That was full foot to the full cup.
Yeah, for both strikes we've had, you know, great view of, and that one really was worse than the first one, even though it wasn't as hard.
Bobbitt is hurting right now.
I'm not sure, I should know, but I'm not sure what the rule is if he can't continue in the third round. I don't know. I guess I'm not sure if it's a no contest or if they go to the scorecards. And honestly, if they go to the scorecards, I probably had it at 1-1, so I'm not sure what's going to happen right here. You could see that the disgust in Jeff Copeland's face when he landed that. I mean, he absolutely did not mean for that to happen, but
no indication from Marcelo Rodriguez on a deduction of a point or anything.
You know, it's one of those crazy deals. I know that's the second one, but both of them were absolutely unintentional, and like I said, you just hate to see it happen, man. A point deduction right here in a fight this close, though, would be humongous. Zach Bobbitt gets some well-deserved applause by making his way to his feet.
He's doubled over.
I feel for him, man. He took two hard shots. Both
of these men have put on a valiant effort tonight.
Yeah, it's been a great fight from both guys. I'm, like I said, I hope to see both of them back again.
Both of these men have been very impressive. I will be looking forward to watching them compete in the future.
Well, Marcelo comes over and tells Zach, you know, that he still has plenty of time, and I'd like to see him take that time. And a lot of times people try to, you know, be tough and come back, you know.
No sense in rushing to take all the time you got. That was a...
Now, as long as you've still got that feeling in your stomach, you need to go ahead. If you've still got 3 minutes, you need to go ahead and take the other 3 minutes.
That was a rough shot.
I usually start my clock whenever this happens, and that way I know exactly what's left, but I got so wrapped up in this fight I forgot to start it, so.
Am I bleeding?
No, you're good. You might be bleeding down there. You took some rough shots.
Oh, man. My girlfriend said she wouldn't be mad if we got in a fight as long as this stayed fine. I ain't showing her the videos.
It's still a test.
I hope so.
Zach Bobbitt over here joking around. He's back to his feet. Looks like he's ready to go.
Two unintentional shots to the groin area. Zach Bobbitt being humorous with us in between while he's resting over here, recovering, I should say, not really resting. And he gets back in here and is pushing forward. I expect another explosion from him like he did last round.
Zach not backing up a bit, man. He's standing right in the pocket, and
nice overhand from Copeland.
Copeland's landed that lead overhand a couple times.
Changes levels a bit and comes over top with it. It's really nice. Bobbitt keeps that shoulder up, keeps it off of his chin. Copeland swinging, Bobbitt pushing forward.
Great fight from the 125ers.
Showing respect from these two guys. And this one goes to the scorecards.
I don't know. Like I said, this one was a tough one to score for me. I got wrapped up watching it. I think if I had to score it, I don't know. I'm not even going to do it.
I'm right there with you. And this one's going to be, I'm fairly certain this will probably be a split decision, as your judges all will see things from different points each. I'm glad I did. I didn't know I was going to drive 45 minutes to get out here. Good grief.
If you need to ride home, well, I'll take you home. I go right by there.
He does too. He lives right down from me. Appreciate it. That worked out good. Jeff Copeland with the win tonight.